Still like a whole support lance up there of long-range missile launchers. All right, fallacies down to literally four LK rockets and punching. Do have some ECM we're bringing to bear, I guess. Right side, strong side. I think also being a target would be useful.
I'm showing minor damage.
This thing's got a full stealth kit on it. Okay, took the shot on the relatively full hit point hot rod. That's good. Also didn't change its location, so presumably we can start cooking it. Actually cook it from behind there. Although I don't know what that's going to do to other people's ability to hit me. Have to full face on that.
Receiving you.
Don't think that guy's gone yet.
Ready for orders.
This is like negative evasion pips right now, which sucks. But it isn't optimal both flamers. Nice.
My flamer is empty.
Okay. That's what we get for 0 evasion pips.
Good to go.
Do have a shot there apparently. No, I don't remember where we shot it from. I mean, this is a decent shot though.
Reporting critical hit.
All right, can we get closer? Yeah. Still, dude, we don't have a side to baby anymore. We are in such bad shape on this mech. Okay. One heart, one mind. Needs to take some damage for us, or at least get seen. It's got 4 rockets left. Right side. Might be able to take off the arm. Nope.
I'm out of short range missiles.
Landmines explode. Exciting. Alright, Sifo with the flame attack or fallacies. Do we know what he rolled? We don't.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we took a big hit here. We need to show left side only. Can't turn back though. It's right side. Could jump or sprint. That shows left side. Best accuracy too. Alright.
Firing jump jet.
64s.
Locked on rear armor.
Double hit though.
Orders.
Need to move again. Need to be in range of everything. Kind of annoyed that he's able to shoot.
Reporting heavy damage.
Shutdown override is successful. Sure. Okay. That's so bad. Any hits on this guy are so bad.
Ready for
End
orders.
of the round. End of the round. Okay shots there. AMS is still jammed apparently. Okay, we want to take that jump, I think. Alright, this has to be a vigilance. Take the shots there. Okay, down.
Hostile removed. Commander.
Alright, this is melee time. We can't get in melee range. This is awkward. Let's get in here then. Jump to minefield.
Firing jump jet.
DFA is death from above. Improve to confident. Dude, you're cheating right now.
They've got a lock on me. Yes, Commander.
Do we shoot this guy? He's improved to confident. Doesn't cause much of anything, really. It's just damage. I think we're trying to get this guy to overheat. We know what he rolled. 15. We do go ahead of him.
Copy that. Take that, you little bastard.
Try to hide. We really don't want to take any more shots on this guy.
Orders.
We're jumping again, right? Shots on this side. That could actually be a kill with 4 shots here. Okay.
Reporting vehicle destroyed. I'm out of short-range missiles.
Yes, yes you are.
Engaging jump jet. Waiting for orders.
All right, we are in rough shape. We need to show him left side.
Move order received.
Okay, mech shutdown. Thank God for that. Before his turn, too.
Orders.
Okay. Fairly close mission.
Jumping.
Guess it's not technically over yet.
Commander. Lifting off. Target lock on enemy 6.
Excuse me? Fuck just happened?
Not much armor left in that location.
Did this thing just randomly shoot after like 12 turns of... Oh, there's a dagger left. I forgot about the dagger. Oh, I almost killed myself then.
Standing by.
Did not remember the dagger. Guess it was this guy I guess got hit.
Aye, aye.
Target destroyed.
One more for the trash heap.
Wouldn't have moved the way I did this turn had I realized the dagger was still up.
Roger that. Full speed.
Can handle the dagger. Question is, do I shoot this guy? I don't want to kill his stuff, but I would like him to panic and eject. I think maybe with just the pulses.
I copy. Good to go. On my way. Putting my weight into it. Damn it.
Reactor's too hot for startup. Improve to confident.
Orders.
Definitely needs more fire.
Firm.
At what point does it just have to eject again? We're not going to not flame him. We're going to flame him every single round until he leaves.
Receiving you. Up high.
How can emergency shutdown be initiated when he's already shut down?
Commander.
Nobody knows. I don't want a minefield particularly. But I do need to start doing damage to this stupid dagger. Every one of these tiles is like a mine.
Roger.
A little bit close, it looks like. Can't melee him from here. Could DFA him, but I don't think that's a very good idea. Really hard to make sense of the terrain in terms of what I can do with it next turn.
Jumping. Yes, Commander. Engaging jump jet.
More armor damage.
Waiting for orders. Location confirmed. Putting one in the back. Standing by.
Can we melee him? We can melee him. Right side's the side we do damage on. That's front. Okay.
Moving to position.
Okay.
Missed.
Shutdown override successful. Seriously? This fucking guy needs to stop, man.
Good to go. Firing jump jet.
So we are going to want anti-stealth on this guy in a minute.
Critical hit.
Don't fucking engine crit me, bro.
Standing by. Target lock on enemy's rear.
Doesn't care. He's not at all bothered by this. Do I just need to start punching him then repeatedly? Can I even melee him from here? He might be not in a tile I can melee.
Jumping. Good to go.
Alright, so this guy has ECM. We can shut the ECM off.
Waiting for orders.
Nope. We can do it here then?
Orders.
Neither of these guys are running Guardian ECM.
Commander.
I thought they both are running Guardian ECM.
Receiving you.
Where are all these fucking auras coming from then?
Yes, Commander. Get this done, folks.
Really nice if you maybe died.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Feel free to die.
Orders. Locked on for physical attack. Critical hit, Commander.
Killing all the good stuff. This mech has by far the best equipment in the around, I think. punch him in this position. He's not targetable by melee. Okay.
Copy that.
Have machine gun fire, I guess.
Taking the shot. Good to go. Got the angle. Taking the shot.
He's back to unsettled.
Standing by. Moving out. Enemy down. Waiting for orders.
We're now doing damage to his back. I don't want to damage these, I don't think. Laser diverse optics are interesting. I don't know what PA lasers are. Could just switch sides and keep doing damage to him.
Move order received.
Okay.
Got it. Yes, Commander.
Machine gun jammed. Sure.
Commander. Standing by. Up high.
Improved. Was that us who improved the confidence or him?
Receiving you. Firing. Orders. Out.
This guy seems not at all bothered.
Commander. Waiting for orders.
He shouldn't ever be able to turn on with this heat disable. So
Good to go. Locked on. Yes, Commander.
should probably actually move so we're in the front so we're not ever accidentally hitting his back.
Lifting off. Engaging with target.
Yes, we are engaging with target.
Ready for orders.
You can tell because this cheating bastard refuses to fucking eject. Maybe we can blow up huge chunks of his back doing this. We want to do that? Don't really want to do that. We have a cockpit mod that prevents ejections. Haven't seen it if it's true.
Receiving
But we
you.
can get there. We can damage the body enough that it will die.
Confirmed. Holding.
It seems really stupid to have a 75-ton mech here permanently disabled and to do damage to its components. Just seems insane.
Engaging target. Ready for orders.
Also, why doesn't he ever change the morale?
Good to go. Jumping.
Cheater pilot.
Commander. Aye, aye. Waiting for orders. Orders. Lifting off.
So we're shooting his right side. His right side is his most heavily armored side. Can we put pulses into this to facilitate this a little bit?
Got it. Yes, Commander. Firing.
Reinforced
I
leg
think I hit
destroyed.
something good.
I don't want to kill all the good stuff in him. How did that even take damage? I don't know, because we apparently shot the leg last round. Yeah. I don't think we can take anything from this guy then. I think for whatever reason he won't eject here.
Good to go.
So I'm not quite sure what that looks like.
Locking on target.
Rolling on 6% over and over and over again seems pretty insane.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative. Roger that. Commander.
I mean, we can... Oh, machine gun's jammed right now. Thing is, he won't panic and he won't eject, so I don't know what we can do about this. Leg him. Yeah, it feels kind of bad, though.
Locking on. Target's taking a critical hit. Orders. Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
It's just changed to stressed. It's not panicked yet.
For orders.
Damage travels from the legs up. We're gonna end up killing his torso on accident. I don't want to do that.
Roger.
Oh, nice leg shots. Each torso followed by his arm at 90%. Fucking champion.
Receiving you. Taking a protective stance. Ready for orders. Firing on target. That hit something good.
Panicked. Maybe now?
Receiving you.
A lot of armor on that center torso. We can maybe shoot center torso. Alternatively, we go for the leg. The leg's pretty bad accuracy. Where do the rest of the hits go? Those numbers don't add up to 100. Ah, you see the double 19s. 19 on the arm, 19 on the torso.
Scored a critical hit.
Mm-hmm. Panic, asshole.
Good to go.
Yeah, let's kill all of his components. Perfect. Keep going.
Recording critical hit.
Panic.
Standing by. Yes, Commander. Commander.
He has no facing when he's down on his back, right?
Critical hit, Commander.
Panic.
Orders. I think I hit something good.
Yeah, you were already panicked. Now get out of the fucking cockpit.
Waiting for orders.
Cheater. This is a cheater pilot.
Commander. Confirmed. Solid connection on that one. Good to go.
Possible to salvage this mech?
Copy that. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Panicked again, sure.
Receiving you.
There we go. Got him. Got a panic eject out of him. Holy crap.
Mission successful.
Good God, chat. Good God. Alright, paid us some cash. Five, 8, 10, 12 enemies. Took structure damage on 2 mechs, so we're out for like 2 weeks again. Alright, there's a million parts of a million different mechs. Charger dropped 4 parts. Countermeasures. AC-5. ER medium laser pirates. 3 fluid guns. Gauss rifle. It's off the helicopter. That was very scary. These are the PA lasers. Power armor gear. Rocket 20s, rocket 15s, rotaries, another Gauss. Cluster of 7 projectiles. Oh, RAC-5 rotary, yeah. Tagger. Case 2. There's some melee pieces here. Double melee accuracy. Are these clan mechs only? Or no? They're not, right? Endo composite, endo steel. ECM. Engine pirate. FCS indirect. FCS predator. 10% called. I don't know this one. 5% increased sight range, plus 3 accuracy at extreme range, plus 2 accuracy at long range, plus 1 accuracy at medium range, plus 3 accuracy at minimum range. Night vision enabled. Called chop modifier. That thing's fucking sick. Why is that so good? It's good everywhere. Good close, good long, good medium. All right, ferrofibrous to gyro XL. Heavy ferrofibrous, patchwork 2. Radical prototype DHS. Sensor recons. SLIC suite. It's pretty good too. All right, what do we have for ammos? SRMs, RAC 5 ammo. Mortar ammo. Double Gauss ammo. Chemical medium lasers. All right, so what is this then? This is a warfare suite, which is kind of shit. Yes, LIC suite, which is quite nice. No RAC 5 ammo? I don't think so. Oh, that's RAC 5 ammo, isn't it? Got a reinforced leg. So we only get, at the end of all that, we only get literally 2 pieces of salvage and an ammo. Chat, are we happy with this 2 piece of salvage shit? I understand the -1 salvage, but is the -1 salvage on 4s or 5s? Do we really need it on 3s? Seems insane how much we have to leave there. You guys think only 4+? Let's vote on that. Let me know. It just seems insane with this right now. All right, back in a second. Let me know. See you guys shortly. Chat, what is the pirate version doing? When it says 7 projectiles, is that 7 projectiles at 10 or 7 projectiles at 70? All right, chat. We got to talk here. So, I'm not sure we have anything that can carry the Gauss rifle, and I'm not even sure the Gauss rifle is all that great for us. Because I wouldn't mind this. This seems nice. 1 evasion pip plus 1 accuracy. Problem is we have to grab ammo for it. And I'm not sure we can fit a 15-ton. It's actually 17 tons with ammo on that. I don't think the summoner holds that easily. I think it has to give up quite a lot of stuff it has already. And it's not like this is super high damage per ton. It's probably an upgrade over the the autocannon on it, but it's not that much of an upgrade. It's really not. This is a weapon that's extremely scary on the opponent, but not all that scary on us. It's good because it hits from all ranges, is very hard to evade, and does good single target damage to a location. But all that's good for the spammy opponents and not so good for us. RAC is a little bit interesting too. That's this thing here. This thing fires 3 45 damage ones at roughly the same weight. Although ammo for this is a bit of a bitch. I think there was only, I'm not sure if there's rotary AC for sale in the system or not. There was rotary autocannon ammo here, but we have to pick one. The problem is this is also super inefficient with slots, right? I mean, that's Can it really go up to 6 with that? I mean, that's fairly interesting if you can go up to 6, but that's going to be like 2 rounds of firing. Variable 1 to 6, you choose how many. It's an impressive amount of burst on that. What does Tagger do? Tagger is a better tag, right? Maybe. Vision, blah, blah, blah. Looks like actually a worse tag. It is +2 accuracy as opposed to +1. Supposedly. I've yet to see these. Like, maybe we can take advantage of tag systems. I don't know if it's a... I don't think it's a 2-turn buff. Oh, it does say 2-turn duration. It only applies to the guy who uses it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we can do this with some multi-shot shit. But the one I'm kind of interested in, chat, and I keep coming back to, are those claws. It's 2 picks that aren't ammo. We could take one of our mechs, maybe the Whitworth, that's not doing anything right now, and make it fucking melee. They seem good. I don't think Tagger applies to the team, though, the being. We couldn't get... we tested a tag, and it didn't apply to the team. I think it only applies to the mech who's using it. Yeah, we're having ammo issues. There's a lot of vehicles. Kind of interested in these. Places all arm stuff. Just replaces the hand actuator, actually. I'm tempted to just take these. Now, we might regret that. We'll see. I just don't see those autocannon refits being practical right now. All right. Rip. All right, what do we get? Gladiator, Charger, Hollander. Medium chem, medium laser. Engine core, engine light. Wait, where's the rest of my gear? Wow. Okay. A lot of stuff we would have liked there. Yeah, rip Gal stream for sure. The Hollander was nasty. You ground fire mech remains removed from the loot pool. You can't move pole from the screen. Could do. All right, so we decided to update the house loot roll to be 4+ missions since I don't know what it's actually doing, but it does not seem to be adding just +1 to all of our rolls. 184k in 14 days. No manual repair again, so we got to look at refits, which is pretty painful. I need to get rid of the pole, so here. Okay. All right. Engine took a hit. Four armor, 17 armor, 0 armor. Took some structure damage. Only 1 day, fucking Omni-Mech. Okay, but I mean, we haven't put any armor back on it. But let's repair that. Okay. So how happy are we with this thing? This thing's been okay. We didn't pick up anything besides melee stuff, right? Okay. Oh, the FCS Predator, that's correct. Increased sight. This seems very good for this guy. He often fires at either 3 accuracy at minimum range. Wait, does that mean for weapons that have too little accuracy, like the autocannon? Drop the LBX and go medium lasers. Medium lasers are pretty bad, chat. What are we up to for medium lasers? We were to take a look at those. 5. How do weapons and items work in this game? They're all lootable. There's no craftable items. You can buy some off stores, but it's pretty random. Do heat. Could do heat. No, this thing's not melee. This thing is doing pretty decent damage at medium ranges with these large pulse. I don't know about the LBX AC5. It's been okay. I mean, for this weight, it weighs 8. Could put 4 medium lasers on. 4 medium lasers generate another, what is it, 9 4s for 36 heat. So we get plus 30 heat generation here. We're venting a lot of heat though. This is already doing 60. What did I say they were? 4 9s, right, for 36. So we'd be doing 96. So we'd be heat negative. Or not, or rather we'd be overheating. Continuing to fire. I don't like medium lasers. They're really bad. They do none of the good things that a weapon system can do. They don't have decent optimal. They still hit a million fucking locations. Their single target damage is not good. It just sandpapers them super fucking hard. But like not at a good range. Alright, I think not on this. I think we just need to repair. We don't actually seem to have enough fucking armor on this. Even running 150 armor is like we're still getting just like wrecked. Most efficient weight for damage. Their optimal is so bad. I'm very unexcited by medium lasers. Why didn't I hit max armor? Anyone know? No comment? Okay. Alright. Eight days, 143k for this refit. We do get in the FCS. We didn't put it in yet, though. Why not? Got a clan standard in here. My standard's okay. Where did my thing go, though? The FCS Predator. There we go. Increased sight range, increased accuracy, night vision. It's pretty fucking nice. All right. Rip. I feel like missions are costing us money right now, though, even after loot tables. All right, let's look at the Wolverine. So how do I know if a mech has some non-shitty modifier? Lady said something like the tooltips up here don't actually matter. Look at the permanent equipment. Where do I find, what is the permanent equipment here? I thought that was like engine shit. So this thing we are still changing its fittings around for. We had 2 SRMs in there. I don't think we have any new SRM ammo. The Infernal SRM was really good. But this thing was not quite. It was we were gonna add some medium lasers to it, which is gonna be okay. I mean, this was eventually gonna be 2 medium lasers, 2 rocket packs on it. And we could do that. We could also build it into a melee. Right, it doesn't have hands, but I think we can add them. No. This one does not allow that. That's unfortunate. I was kind of expecting this to be where we could put that. Wolverine's my best melee candidate. The 2 lights working in conjunction to take care of that's okay. I don't really want the Wolverine as a melee candidate though. Wolverine's been doing all right with the SRMs. How much do the claws end up weighing? It's not super fast. It's okay for speed. Do like an AMS on a melee. We didn't get any of the tag stuff, so what else can we do? I mean, this is now what? 2 melee accuracy? Do we have any other melee accuracy? Not really. Get our enhanced imaging back and get our FCS Artemis back if we do this. Although we might want to run the imaging to piloting's pretty relevant. We don't have any super sweet melee weapons though, right? Right. I mean, these are now melee weapons, I guess. 50%. So we're gonna have 40% melee damage twice. And then we have 10% melee damage twice. And another 10% melee damage. So this is, so it's 70, it's 60 in arm rather. So it's 120 modifier. What's its base melee damage? Do I know that somewhere? Base damage 55, quirk minus 27. I think she said I think Lady said the tooltips for this were not good though. We get any of the pirate lasers for melee? I don't think so, but we could check. No. Heavy ferrofibrous on it? Could. It's very expensive to do that. I would give it a lot of sustain for one of our frontline guys. It's really actually not that big a deal, the weight. I mean, we're pulling weapon systems off it, right? Armor's not up yet, but is there any more weight we can pull out of this? This isn't heavy, this is hardened. This isn't the same shit. It's the one that repairs stuff. Pretty sure the enhanced imagery gives 2 piloting. Pretty sure 2 piloting is direct accuracy with melee mechs, so I'm not sure that that's true, that I don't want that. It's not going to be fast though, it doesn't have the mask stuff. And this is not particularly armored right now. I mean, if we look at this, this is with a bunch of its armor missing. How else do we get weight on it? There's nothing on it right now. Does it do anything? Put an XL engine in it. Okay. What's the engine, the light do? Just a lesser amount of weight reduction, but doesn't take the side slots. So we could try a total overhaul of the Wolverine. I'm not sure we can afford this at all, since it's going to be ages before we can run another mission, and we pretty much sold all of our scrap already. So this is questionable whether or not this is possible. But would let us get our armor back up here. We get a lot of weight back here. Yeah, but is the cost any different, Fernando? So that's 1.1 million to put that in. It's a little less expensive. Yeah, the claws in the melee actually sound very good. And I would like to do something like that. But the question is it on the Wolverine or not? So the other one that could potentially do that was the Hot Rod, right? And this is a Flamer mech. I like the utility of being Flamer or melee, because it means if I want to do damage, I can do damage, and if I want to do heat damage, I can do that. Problem with this Flamer mech is it can't kill things. I mean, what does this thing do when we put those on it? I mean, does it even do less melee damage, really? 30 minus 15. Feels pretty fucking bad. What was the Wolverine's, like 10 times as much as that? Also, this thing does have hands, though. I mean, it'd actually be very easy to fit this on, with basically not changing anything it does except giving it the option of a melee attack. Stop bouncing. I mean, we lose some armor, I guess, there. Maybe we have to throw in one of those shitty engines again. That's a much more reasonable amount of price, although we don't get our healing in. Wolverine was 50 damage on the last mission. Do you know what this one was for damage? Did you see? This is before armor. It's a probably it can't be engine light. Probably has to be engine mech or clan. It's 222. It's 315. Claws will be laughable damage. But is laughable damage an increase over literally nothing? I mean, this is an 80% melee damage modifier compared to what we were running a second ago on it. And it basically couldn't do anything in melee. I'm not thrilled about the amount of damage it's doing, but it does seem useful to have the option to do damage or to do fire damage. Because fire damage is great, but it doesn't do anything when we need to kill something. And this is the mech right now that literally cannot contribute on the turn we want to kill something. We don't have a fluid gun. Yeah, claws being destroyed on their arms of this thing would suck. Is it worth 300k? I don't know. I mean, this is something. This is one option. This mech isn't going to do much else. The Wolverine is an interesting change. Problem is it takes one of our biggest damage dealers right now. I mean, so the benefit of this potentially is if we strip all the SRMs off the Wolverine, I really, really like the idea of taking advantage of our hardened ferrofibers. You saw those missions. Those missions wear us down in terms of damage. Having repair per round, that was a 30 round mission, last mission. Like getting this installed is really powerful. Giving up our SRMs here. This is our SRM boat. These are not arm-mounted SRMs. They're not particularly exciting long-term for me. I mean, could we scrounge together enough money to do this? So then we could put the heat SRMs back onto the little guy. Melee Wolverine with more flamers. We're gonna run more flamers. And it would be very, very nice long term to take off the repair timing as well. All right, Wolverine can't run flamers for shit. These are considered ballistics. So it could run a couple machine guns. I'm not sure that's something we want. Could do some disposable rockets to try to get it some value when it's not meleeing. Could try to get LRM-15s with chaff. Did we end up getting chaff ammo? I can't remember. We could multi-target off the Wolverine when we're not meleeing. Thunderbolts for heat. I'm not sure we'd have to wait for Thunderbolts. But those are the weapon systems we have left, right? We do have chaff ammo. So we could run some LRM-5s on this. Although I don't think you can multi-target while you're meleeing, right? Do we have a bigger engine for it? It's got a 275 right now. Nope. But we could try to pick up a mask for it a little bit later maybe, or a supercharger. We do want to build a melee pilot. I think melee is very useful for a large portion of the game. 10 sprint distance right now, I believe. I mean, we could do what we did last time while we waited for this. We could build it into jump jets for, but I think this fucks the jump jet range, right? The hardened ferrofibers. All right, so the really question is, can we afford to do a massive refit using hardened ferrofibers? I'd really like to get that mounted. So what determines that? Payday, 28 days. Upgrade, 23 days. Shit we can sell. We've got these hero light parts that we've been holding. I'm not sure if we should keep holding them. What does blue versus green background mean again, chat? I don't remember. We're 4 of 5 Phoenix Hawk. Did I know that? Hero charger part. Don't have a lot to sell here. Depends how all in we went on this. Could sell all of these parts off. They're pretty far away for all of them. I'd be willing to sell the Gladiator. I'd be willing to sell the lights. I don't really want 35-ton mechs, even if they're really sweet. All we'd be doing is looking for components off of it. So let's say we're willing to sell this 60k, 55k, 46k, 111k. 205 Hollander. The Hollander was scary, man. Last time I was unloading a really nasty. Gauss rifle, primary weapon, single medium laser, and a Streak SRM2. Maybe we sell that. Had the RIC. So let's assume we did sell it. What is it worth? Sells for 383. That's a lot. And then if we also, I feel like getting that ferrofibrous on, that heavy armor on, is going to be huge. All right, I think we're tossing it then. Let's toss the Hollander too. Okay. And then let's go toss some more. We really need about 3 million, ideally. We can get close to 3 million. Maybe like 2.8, 2.7. We can probably afford it. These things sell for a lot. The Flamer Prometheuses. Other M15s are maybe sellable. The medium chem laser is sellable. Did we get medium chem laser ammo? I don't think we did, right? That's definitely sellable then. The laser Intex I don't like. Okay. Flamer's been okay. Although I don't know that I need a third Prometheus. MG arrays, MG heavy pirates. Bonus damage against overheating targets, 3 recoil, means I can't use it regularly. What does an MG array do? Well, it says it has recoil, but doesn't tell me how much. It's kind of annoying. I think we're going to get rid of the pirate ones for 80k. PPCs have been pretty bad up till now, but maybe Clan Streak I'm getting rid of. It's been pissing me off. Alright. Vehicle Flamers, pretty unexcited about. Regular case, maybe. We got some weak cores we could sell, maybe up to 250s. We ended up using some middle-sized cores, but I don't remember why. Sell the 215 and the 210. Got an XL conversion here. Yeah. LBX2. I'm not really in the mood to sell ammo. It's too painful to get more ammos. So about there then. This is 2.5. We can sell a couple more pieces of the couple more engine pieces. We can probably get where we want to go. We just sell an engine XL here, assuming that we're probably going to want to use clan XLs if we can instead of engine XLs. Engine XL leaves me feeling insanely vulnerable. I think we will. Okay. Then we can dump some more cores. Depends if we want a slower mech a little bit later. I'm not sure, 155 or 200. They're all pretty close. Don't sell the DHS. We'll see. Maybe get rid of the Flamer Prometheus. It's actually been pretty good though. Like the Flamers have been an efficient way to do things. Two LRM-15s are pretty unexciting to me right now when I have so many LRM-5s and no boat to put them on. I will eventually want a better LRM. Okay. And these PPCs, I think we gotta have some weapons. So when we build new mechs, we actually have to have some base weapons. Do we want to go down to 2 Thunderbolts instead of 3? Maybe. The C3 Slave is selling for 72k. We already have one, and I don't really want 2. I think that's probably an okay sale. All right, 2.9k. I think we can make it work from here. All right, I like it. I'm feeling pushed to the min-max here, which is where I want to be. We'll see about that pen when we rebuild there. We might be able to. I was expecting the optimal of the heavies to be useful, and it hasn't been, mostly because we're having to get in range of our lights anyways to do it. So there might be a solid argument for dropping all the heavies and going down to 3 Prometheuses and I mean the heavies do double the heat and the upfront cost, which is a lot, but there might be an argument to going down to 3 Prometheuses in a clan. All right, so this is the Wolverine. We are going to try to build it in melee with the hardened ferro fibrous as a tank. That's the plan. So this conversion is not cheap. Quit. Okay. All right, and to fit the extra weight, we have to clan XL it. I think we could have fit clan light. Depends what we're trying to do with this. All right, we're giving these up. I don't mind the LRM, like an LRM-5 as we're running towards them, shooting them with chaff ammo or something. I could live with that idea. It's not particularly great, but it's something as we're moving. Are we giving up the enhanced imaging to put on somebody else? What's the stock cockpit? Just a stock cockpit. It's piloting that gives us anything. I'm not sure we are or aren't. Critical hits are linked to risk armor. Does that mean if my arms get critical hit, I can lose the entire hardened ferrofibers? Alright, so we gotta run the claws. We want to max all the armors. Nice. We're a ton over right now, but we're not really planning on running the SRM. Or the ammos for it. We need to get some jump jets back on. .8 in 10 days. The Guardian ECM is very good with this. The Active Probe is not so great, but I don't have a better one to replace it with right now. Okay. So that looks decent at the moment. Doesn't do anything. Are we worried about that? At the moment it just melees them. Rawr. Remove the the Artemis F, of course. I have no support weapons right now. We could leave some space to build in things like fluid launchers, fluid guns. Don't really have the weight for Thunderbolts, I don't think. We could, we were considering building some, okay, what's the LRM-5 Delta cost? 2 tons. So it would be 3 tons to get this in with the chaff ammo, which is okay. DHS doesn't cost any weight. The heatsink conversion? Doesn't use any, it doesn't create any heat. Why do we fucking care? Oh, it's already a heatsink. You're saying I should pull it off? I don't know. I don't mind running through fire. Chaff weight 0.5. Maybe. So if we put this in and ran LRM ammo like that. Seems pretty unexciting. Maybe we could just keep it until we got the other weapon to put in place of it. The alternative is the rockets, which we're trying to put on the light, so I think not. Jesus. Why no weapons that fire in melee? There are no weapons that fire in melee that we have. Machine guns don't fire in melee. If I'm gonna be that close, I should be punching them. Alright, so we're investing in a tank is what this is. For 1.8 fucking million too. Jesus. How could we in the future save weight on this? We're not. We're gonna try to get some melee oriented. We're not gonna be able to fit like a mask or a supercharger on this mech though without some more weight back. And is there any way to get additional weight from this position? A gyro upgrade is the only way, right? But we will be able to add a gyro upgrade to this. That's somewhat future-proof then, because we can get quite a few tons back from a gyro upgrade. I think this is okay. We can try this. We can try a tank. All right. Patchwork might be sketchy, but the gyro won't be. Yeah. Boom. Yes, the hardened has a case built into it. Okay. All right, so we gotta try to get these things for minimal refit time if possible now, since we're looking at 11 days on those. Yes, we're very poor as we've been in this run through now, but we did maybe get to implement one of our most valuable pieces of hardware, get it integrated into one of our mechs, which is probably worth something. All right, this requires another heatsink, so we'll throw another heatsink in. So this is our existing flamer boat. Although we would max the armor, of course. It's 3 days. The armor is not actually maxed, just is lying to me outright, sure. Good talk. We could try downgrading the heavy flamers. All right, upside of heavy flamers, they do 20 heat. 20 heat's a lot. And I'm not sure if the bonus damage off pirate heavy flamers counts or not. Yeah, actual Alex, it is a shame. This mech can't run any more energy weapons as its limiting factor, so it can only ever fit 4 flamers. So the question really then becomes, what do we want to do? Yeah, I mean, we can drop the 2 ammo packages and drop the 2 pirate flamers and replace it with a clan flamer and another flamer Prometheus. We can do that. But I don't really know what advantage we get out of that. Because, like, what the fuck are we going to actually have on it? Jump jets for mobility. Try to throw in a bigger core, maybe? We've got a 200 core, maybe? Give it a slight mobility increase. So if we were to do something like that, it would look like... MG arrays are kind of whatever. So what do we drop here? So the heavy pirate flamers are giving us 20 heat at an optimal of 90. I don't care about the optimal change. How much speed did we gain? We also need, we can drop a heat sink, right? Okay. What else can we put on this that matters? Anything? Keep one heavy flamer with the sticky ammo. So the sticky ammo is kind of nice. Sticky ammo basically makes these into Prometheuses, right? Alright, so what did this do for us? Okay, Clan Flamer is 10 heat, ignores 1 pip, so it's a little bit of an accuracy boost, but it's 90 optimal. Yeah, so everything goes to 90 optimal. We were at 180 optimal on the other one. This is a stacking debuff, so presumably target generates 20 heat for 2 turns, which is a stacking debuff, but our alpha is only 40 heat. Sticky flamer ammo does the same thing as the Prometheus, right? But does less flamer damage then. So it basically, this ammo turns our heavy flamer into a Prometheus flamer, right? Because it's 10 burn strength. I don't remember what that means. 3 burn duration. And then it's minus 10 flamer heat damage. So this thing goes from 20 heat to 10 heat. It's 10 heat per turn for 3 turns. In addition to the 5 heat for 2 turns? No, chat. We might already have the better flamers on. Depends what that means. I have no idea what 10 heat for 2, like the 10 strength, 10 burn strength, 3 burn duration means. I think strength is for terrain. Well, in which case it just is turning. I mean, this is just this. What we just did is traded optimal here for some speed, for some running speed. I don't know if that's any good or not. Okay, so what then is the, what do we actually gain for speed? Probably almost nothing, right? This is now 812, and what was it? Adding jump jets might be worth something. I don't think we actually had the weight, but let's take a look. It's 812 for, so it gives us 1 more movement hex. It's okay. 812, it's not amazing. All right, so we'd pull this, pull the heavy flamers, pull the ammo flamers for the hammers. That doesn't mean we open up a bunch of flamers we could put somewhere else, by the way, if we ever wanted to do that. We're gonna go to the Flamer Prometheus, the clan flamer. Gonna max the armor. We're gonna upgrade the engine. And if we cut a very, very small amount of armor, we can throw in 2 jump jets, right? Okay. Wait, did that go from 4 to 3 with the last tick? No. Okay. So we can do that with it. Arms are buffer. It's all right. Okay. We'll try it with the closer range flamers, see how it feels. I think it's gonna feel worse, but I do like getting the ammo off of it. All right, we're looking at 12 days. We have a day left. We're probably, by the way, gonna have to redo the try a tank today thing because anyone remember what the fuck we have on it? Because I think we wanted to take the FCS. I'm not sure if we want to take the FCS out on or not. It is +3 accuracy on its melee attack. But I kind of almost want to run that on the Grand Summoner. It's tough to say. Alright. The flamers stopped misfiring though at about like 4, maybe it was 5 piloting skill. But I haven't had it misfire since we were back down around 2 or 3. Okay, and this guy here. Oh, how much time do we have? I've already forgotten. Looked at it like literally 1 second ago and now it's gone. This is 11, so this is 12 days. So we'd really like to do it in 1 day. If we could get this up and running in 1 day, that'd be great. We're not going to be able to. So we might actually have a little bit of extra time. We need to full refit this. This needs to actually be useful, which means we're going to need to max armor this. This is the build we were looking at yesterday. This was like partial refit land, right? So this is going to grab the FCS Artemis. since we are running missiles on it. I think tactics was for the autocannon one, not for this guy, so we can move that around later. This was going to get 2 medium lasers, if I recall correctly. And then it was going to get 2 rocket mounts. It's already quite a bit past what we'd like. I don't think we can fit 3 SRM-6s, can we? What if we don't run the medium lasers and in fact do run the SRM-6? We now have it available since we pulled it off the other one, I guess. I mean, what about some real refix? What if we fucking fix this mech? This mech is currently a bit of a problem. It's the light engine cost. Can't realistic. I mean, so these heat sinks can come off now, right? So it gets a lot faster, chat. That's good, I guess. I don't think we have any ferrofibers for it. Yeah, I wish I had like a 200 core for this or something, because it was a bit slow. But there's no way we can afford one. But it was pretty fucking slow prior to this. Yeah, it's just way too expensive for anything. They don't even have a core of that right size. 250 is fine. 250 makes us very quick. 712 with this. We don't really have any way to make this lighter. We can run an engine light. Can drop a heat sink, a jump jet, I guess. This is, by the way, quite a lot of cost for refitting. It's such a small thing. We could drop 2 medium lasers on it. We could try to get... I think we wanted the heat ammo, right? Like, the heat ammo has been very good for us. As soon as we do that, we basically have no room for anything at all. I'd run LK over standard SRMs. Brings it up to 6 days, though. I don't know. It's not all that exciting. Do we just try to run it what it would be with a third SRM? We don't have a clan XL. And the only way to make it less heavy is either gyro, engine, or armor, none of which we have available right now. The stealth makes it lighter. It requires ECM, which we don't have. I'm not willing to go down to less than, I think, 2 jump jets on that Thirsty. So this is as it is now. Yeah, basically the core adds a ton of weight. It's just so slow right now. 8 max hex as opposed to 12 with the other. Gets a 50% fucking speed boost with that engine. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's because I didn't put the fucking core in yet. I didn't say 180. I guess 180 is a very small increase. So, okay, the 160 is which is what it has, is 5.8. The 180 is 712. No, that's the 250. 712 off the 250. And the 180 is 5.9. So the 180 is not an upgrade. The 250 is. Are we happy with throwing a 250 in here and keeping it at 2 SRMs? The alternative is we go to 3 SRMs and keep the 160, and it's just slow as shit and it just never gets there. It's also a much quicker refit. In terms of cost for this. So if we leave it at its little dinky fucking engine, could add, yeah, it's at 4 jump jets. What's its jump range? Yeah, the movement increase does have a lot of value, but so does alphas. SRM Inferno alphas are really fucking big. And once you get in range with the big, I mean, this is a light mech. This is a very light mech. Its armor is shit. Its survivability is shit. It's got ammo on the arms and no case. Like, it's dangerous to have this thing brawling around all nimbly bimbly. So I'm not sure that it needs to be the fastest thing on the field. It might want to show up after the other guys. We might even get fucking 4 SRMs on this, which would be kind of crazy talk. Because its engine is so tiny. Need ammo to do that. But it suddenly packs quite a nasty little punch. Problem is we can't double heatsink convert it because reasons. Because the engine's not big enough to support internal cores and we don't have enough heatsink conversion. Requires 4. So this could be ammo engine light conversion, although that does up cost significantly. And throw in infernal ammo. It's too bad I don't have just some basic ferrofibers right now, because that would really solve a lot of issues here. It really could use another half ton of ammo, or another ton of ammo rather. Not sure I can easily do that, but let's believe. And then it doesn't have a case either. Heat is a problem with 4 SRMs because I can't double convert. If I could convert to 60, it wouldn't be, because this is almost exactly 60 heat conversion. But we'd have to either, we have 1 double heat sink, so the biggest one we can run is probably, I think it's like a 200. Can't fit stealth without stealing a ECM off somebody. I mean, the nice thing about stealth would be that it would be a survivability increase as well. I don't know. I don't want to put stealth in this thing. I'm saving that stealth kit for like a mid-range PPC boat or LRM boat, where the thing doesn't have to be insanely mobile but takes advantage of range. This thing needs to be closer range, and the stealth isn't particularly great. I think that stealth actually, yeah. So this thing, the problem with this thing right now is it cooks itself, right? I mean, we get that heat exchanger sitting right there. But really what we want to do is we want to get a double. We want to get an engine double here. The problem is then the heat sinks don't fit. Because we owe it more double heat sinks. Owe it 2 more double heat sinks. Maybe we could buy the internal kit. And this is a what? A +4? Where is our existing +4? I know we've got one. It's not on that Wolverine, right? You guys remember? There's 2 ways to skin that cat. It's on the summoner. Have to unconvert the DHS though? I don't think so. Shit. We might just be a mission off being able to make the Whitworth work, which might be okay still. Could run 3 for now. Try to like partial convert. Okay. Yeah, the Whitworth looks insanely stupid. I get the little like the dog image meme with like the dog running in the field like hopping, like it's like in like mid hop. Alright, and how did we get weight back from this? We needed ammo. This is 5 days. Six days. So the big cost was actually the engine upgrade. So if we just leave one of these off for the time being, we can run something like this. Even probably, this is at 5 days right now, probably get one of the rocket pods on. Kind of needs another heat sink. I mean, maybe. Trying to get away from that eventually, though, right? Kind of needs another ammo. And that looks like that works. We don't have to use the light engine on it yet. We've upgraded its weapon systems. 6 days, but it's pretty cheap overall. It's the optimal on the heavy rockets, 180, which is the optimal of the SRMs. That's fine. Yeah. Sane seems more important than Alpha on him. Not sure if I agree, but it would. I mean, this is starting to be a lot of fucking ammo to be running on 70 HP arms with no fucking case. It is very hot. It's not permanently trying to run 3. I think I prefer the rocket right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree about the ammo. I really don't. Although this was only running a single ammo last time, so we only added 50% more launchers and doubled the ammo. So it will have better ammo than the last missions it's been on. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this thing. I think eventually we want to go to the 4 SRM and the ones and keep the 160, or we want to upgrade to a bigger one and figure out what the weight looks like that. But I think this is fine for the moment. Alright. Alright, timing wise, 8 and 6 is 14. That's our lowest, and we have 15. So we're going to have 1 day of refits to work with, which is good because I think we want to move some head pieces around. So we need to move time forward. Okay. All right. Time forward. Big fits. We basically took all of our bankroll. I like this, right? This is the economic challenge and the the tactical challenge is fucking great right now. Okay. Should rename those things too. All right, so one of our mechs has come out. This one here. Looking at the Grand Summoner, just a couple things we wanted to check real quick. First of all, we're double heat sinking, right? Yeah, we are. Or we're clan doubles too, so there's no way we're ever gonna get the engine HS4 back. The question is, do we want to... So this one already has a clan cockpit here. So we're already getting one gunnery. So if we take the enhanced imaging out of the other mech and put it into this mech, we will gain +1 gunnery to go to 2 gunnery. And if we activate it, we go up to 3. Well, it's not 3 gunnery. It's 1 accuracy and 2 gunnery. So it is an upgrade, but we can't get this clan cockpit out. That's not a removable module. What I was thinking of doing is sticking the tactics support into this guy's head for the minimum range on the LBX. Which replaces what? Life support? Okay. I do need the engine HS4. I literally just broke that down. Why? And it doesn't save tons. So this piece here, this conversion piece, the HS +4, does 2 things, right? So I say it does 2 things, but this is a big enough engine, it probably doesn't. This is either your 4 torso pieces or your other ones, right? So we have 2 options with this. We can either put in heat sinks, or we can use this to get internal heat sinks. And since we don't have the clan heat sinks, we kind of want to do it this way. Yeah. Well, it would save us space if we had the clan heat sinks. Since we don't have the clan heat sinks, it doesn't just save us space. It actually gives us cooling we couldn't get on this mech otherwise. So I think we take this for 1 day and call it a go. We have the 1 day extra time. Gets this piece in. I think there's anything else we want to do on this. Okay. Alright, so throw that back in. Oh, we didn't rename it. Fuck me. Okay, we're naming our mechs before we go. That's got to happen. So this is 3 and 6 chugging away. Then it will pick up the 4. So this will be 3 remaining. It picks that. Okay, this works. Okay. All right. Great. All right. Job's done. 13 days till report. We're pretty much broke, but our stuff is complete. We need 2 names on our mechs. What's the issue with Tri-Tank today? Just missing a quarter of